Hello everyone. So we have already seen the format of profit and loss statement of hotel, and I hope everyone has learnt it and remembered it also by heart by now. Today we will start with the practical questions. One question I will be discussing and solving it entirely, and one question you'll be trying entirely on your own in the homework. So look at question number 1 of hotels chapter. Okay, that is accounting for tourism and hospitality. Very first of all, we will discuss the questions and do the markings. All of you take out your study material and do these markings, because without these markings, you cannot solve the question. Okay? Look at it. Prepare a departmental profit and loss statement of Baroda Hotels Limited based on the following ledger balance for the year ended 31st March 2019. Now, what we need to do the markings is, listen carefully. If you all remember the format of P&L statement, operating departments, we had rooms. So whatever things come in rooms, we will mark it as R. Whatever things come in food and beverages, we will mark it as F&B. Whatever things come in swimming pool and spa, we will mark it as SW. Whatever things come in game zone, G. Whatever things come in rental and other services, that we will mark as R and OS, because R stands for room, so rental and other services, R and OS. Then administrative expenses, A. Sales promotion expenses, S. Property operation and maintenance charges, POM. Property operation and maintenance. I repeat carefully, see these markings so that two markings are not same. Okay. Then fixed charges. In fixed charges, whatever things come in fixed charges, simply FC. That will include rest in DPs. You all must remember the shortcut. So rates and taxes, insurance, interest, depreciation, and profit or loss on sale of asset. Those things will come in fixed charges. So these markings are to be done. Look at them once again. Rooms, food and beverages, swimming pool, game zone, rental and other services, administrative expense, sales promotion expense, property operation and maintenance charges, and fixed cost. Let's do the markings first. Revenue. Room from sales. Okay, sales, room sales revenue. Mark it as R. That will come in room, and directly it will come in the column of sales. We don't have to make the notes. If you all remember, I told you that notes we will make only for other expenses. Okay, keep it in mind. Food and beverages sales, F&B, and it will directly come in the column of sales. Swimming pool or spa, SW, and it will directly come in the column of sales. All the revenues will directly come in sales column. All of you mark it as sales column. They will directly come in sales column. Game zone, G. Rental shops, mark it as rental and other services, R and OS. Okay. So all these things will directly come in the sales column in our format. Salaries and wages, all of you mark it as employees benefit. Salaries and wages will come in employees benefit column. All the salaries and wages will come in employees benefit column. Rooms are food and beverages, F&B, swimming pool and spa, SW, game zone, G, administrative staff, A, but again that will directly come in employees benefit column. Note we have to make only for other expenses. Sales staff, S, directly in employees benefit column. Property operations, repairs and maintenance staff salaries and wages, POM, property operation and maintenance charges, but directly in employees benefit column. Cost of sales will directly come in cost of sales column. Cost of sales will directly come in cost of sales column. And if you all remember, I have told you that only food and beverages is the department which has cost of sales. Other departments generally don't have any cost of sales. Now glassware is other expense. Glassware comes in the category of other expenses for which we will be making the notes. So glassware of rooms are food and beverages, F&B, Prepaid insurance, no effect. Prepaid insurance, no effect because it is an asset. It comes in balance sheet. It will not come in P&L statement. Okay, no effect in P&L statement. Accrued expenses, outstanding expenses is a liability. It comes in balance sheet. No effect in profit and loss statement. Right now we are making only profit and loss statement. Advertisement is other expense of sales and promotion, so S. Guest supplies of room, other expenses of rooms. Reservation expenses of rooms, other expenses of rooms. Chlorine and supplies of swimming pool, other expenses of swimming pool, SW. Kitchen fuel means food and beverages. Kitchen fuel would be used in food and beverages department. Operating supplies of kitchen, food and beverages department, other expenses. Swimming pool, food and beverages departments, other expenses. Game zone departments, other expenses. All these are operating supplies. They are also which category? Other expenses. We have to include them in note. Repairs and maintenance are also other expenses. Okay, repairs and maintenance are also other expenses. They will come in note. Rooms will come in rooms note. Kitchen will come in food and beverages note. Swimming pool will come in swimming pools note. Game zones note. Printing and stationery, administrative expense note. Printing and stationery comes under the category of office expense, administrative expense. Audit fees, administrative expense note. Energy cost. Energy cost means property, operation and maintenance. Okay. And fire insurance. Insurance is a fixed cost. Property taxes, rates and taxes is a fixed cost. Depreciation is a fixed cost. Interest on long-term loan is a fixed cost. And local taxes are also fixed cost. Okay, rates and taxes, there are two rates and taxes. Okay, but only for two items we won't make a note, we can directly show it in the format. So now check it up. Other expenses we have to make the note. Rooms, how many items do we have? 1, 2, 3. So we will make the notes for rooms, other expenses. Okay. Then food and beverages, how many items do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rooms also one more is there. So food and beverages also will make notes. Sales promotion 1. That's it. So no need of sales promotions note. For sales promotion, no need to make a note. Why? Because there is only one item. Okay, so we can directly write it in format itself. Note only if there are more than one items. Then game zone 1, 2, we will make the notes. Then swimming pool 1, 2, we will make the note. Then administrative 1 and 2, we will make the note. Property operation and maintenance, only one item, so no note is required. Sales expenses, note is not required. Property operation and maintenance expenses, note is not required because only one item is there. Fixed charges we directly included in the format itself. Okay. So notes we will make for other expenses of rooms, food and beverages, swimming pool and spa, game zone. That's it. Okay. And administrative expenses. No note required for rental and other services because there are no other expenses. No note required for sales expenses and for property operation and maintenance expenses because there is only one item. I hope everyone got this portion. Now what you all do is, we have already learned and studied the format. First, all of you make this format of departmental profit and loss statement of Baroda Hotels Limited for the year ending 31/3/19 on your own. Pause the video and make this entire format. We have already learned the entire format. In this order itself, all of you pause the video and make the entire format. Okay? Pause the video, take 5 to 10 minutes, make the entire format first in this columnar form. I hope all of you should have done the formats. So after you all make the format, now we shall begin with the notes. First we will make the notes. Okay, after you all have done the formats, first we will make the notes, and after that we will do fill in the blanks in the format. So notes, all of you, after the format, give the heading as notes. Now as I said, notes we will make only for other expenses. So other expenses notes we are making, and in that first for rooms, other expenses of rooms. All the items marked as R, but other than these, because they will directly come in sales column, employees benefit column, and cost of sales column. Glassware onwards. What is the glassware in the rooms? 75. So all of you write down glassware 75. Then after glassware, what do we have? Other item marked as R. Guest supplies 95. Guest supplies 95. Then after guest supplies, what do we have? Our reservation expenses 35. Okay, reservation expenses 35. Then after reservation expenses, what do we have? R items, R rooms. Repairs and maintenance of rooms. How much is repairs and maintenance of rooms? 65. Repairs and maintenance 65. Any other items after repairs and maintenance of room marked as R? Check it thoroughly well. No. So now we can do the total of this. Okay. 70, 160, 190, 250, 260, 270. Total other expenses of rooms are 270. I hope everyone is clear with this. Second note we will make for other expenses of food and beverages. Okay, second note we will make for other expenses of food and beverages. Now which all items do we have in marked as other expenses of food and beverages? Check it everyone. From glassware onwards. Glassware of food and beverages is 140. So all of you write down glassware 140. Then after glassware, what do we have? Food and beverages marked items. After glassware, kitchen fuel. All of you can see that 345. Kitchen fuel. Kitchen fuel 345. Okay, after kitchen fuel, what is marked as food and beverages? Operating supplies of 65. Okay, operating supplies 65. Then after operating supplies, what item do we have marked as F&B? Okay, there is a mistake here. Swimming pool would come as SW. Okay, not F&B. Kitchen, then swimming pool would go in swimming pool. Again, kitchen, repairs and maintenance of kitchen 25. So repairs and maintenance 25. Then after repairs and maintenance of kitchen, what else? Anything else marked as F&B? No. So what are the total expenses of food and beverages? 140, 480, 540, 560, 575. Okay, all of you check it thoroughly well. 140, 480, 540, 560, 575. Then third note we will make for other expenses of swimming pool and spa. Okay, other expenses of swimming pool and spa. Okay, let's see now what all items are marked as SW in other expenses. In glassware, we don't have anything. Chlorine and supplies. Okay, swimming pool chlorine and supplies 175. Chlorine and supplies 175. Then after chlorine and supplies, which next item comes in F&B category? See that properly. F and B, all of you can see this. Operating supplies 65 is food, and then swimming pool is 25. Operating supplies of swimming pool 25. You all can see that. Operating supplies 25. Then what else is marked as swimming pool? This one, repairs and maintenance of swimming pool is 30. Okay, repairs and maintenance of swimming pool is 30. Then after repairs and maintenance of swimming pool, anything else marked as SW? No. So total swimming pool expenses are 230. Okay, other expenses of swimming pool are 230. Then after swimming pool, game zone. There also we have more than one item. So give the heading fourth note, other expenses of game zone. All the items marked as G will be taken into consideration here. So let's see what all things we have marked as G in other expenses. Glassware onwards, here we have nothing. Then over here, directly we have operating supplies of game zone 35. Okay, straight away we have operating supplies in game zone 35. Then after operating supplies of game zone 35, repairs and maintenance of game zone is 45. Okay, repairs and maintenance of game zone 45. Check it. Then after repairs and maintenance of game zone 45, do we have anything else marked as G? No. So total repairs expenses, total other expenses of game zone are 35 plus 45, 80. Okay. Then after game zone, rental and other services. Now rental and other services, we have only this revenue, that's it. Anywhere else we don't have any item marked as R and OS. So no note will come up for rental and other services. There are no other expenses. So operating departments are done. Administrative expense, yes, we do have in other expenses. How many items are there? We discussed 1 and 2, so we will make a note for that. Administrative expenses, note 5. Note 5, administrative expenses. Two items as we have marked in administrative expenses as A. Very first is printing and stationery 75. And after printing and stationery, audit fees is 90. Okay, audit fees is 90. Anything else marked as A? Nothing else is marked as A. So 75 plus 90, 165. are total administrative expenses. Then sales promotion expenses, we don't have to make the note because only one expense is their advertisement. Property operation and maintenance, we don't have to make a note because there is only one expense of energy cost. So we can directly write it in the format itself. Okay, fixed costs, we never have to make the note. They are directly the items to be written in the format. So these 5 notes we have made. Now all of you have already made this profit and loss statements format. There we have to do fill in the blanks. So look at it. Rooms. What is the sales of rooms? Here we have already marked 3250. So in sales column, all of you write down 3250. Then after rooms, sales, cost of sales. But cost of sales we don't have. You all can see here cost of sales is there only for food and beverages. So no cost of sales. Employees benefit. See here we have marked employees benefit column also, EB column, employees benefit column. Room, what are the employees benefit? 235. Okay, for rooms the employees benefit is 235. For other expenses we have done note number 1. See what are the other expenses of rooms? 270. Now profit or loss, how will we find? If you all remember, I told you this is column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 7 will be equal to column number 3 minus 4 minus 5 minus 6. So from third column, sales will minus cost of sales, employees benefit and other expenses, and will get profit or loss. So 3250 minus 235 minus 270. What is the profit of rooms department? 2745. Okay, 2745. Now coming to food and beverages. See what are the sales of food and beverages. What will come in sales column for food and beverages? 2575. 2575. Cost of sales we do have for food and beverages 1340. 1340. Employees benefit also we have for food and beverages. Here we have employees benefit salaries and wages. Food and beverages 175. So 175. Other expenses will take from note 2 575. So here you can mention note 2 and other expenses are 575. Now how will we get the profit or loss? Column 3 2575 minus column 4 1340 minus column 5 175 minus column 6 575. So what is the profit? 485. Food and beverages department's profit is 485. If there is loss, you write it in bracket. Now swimming pool and spa. First see the sales column. What we have to write? Revenue of swimming pool or spa 1245. Okay, 1245. Cost of sales we don't have for swimming pool or spa. Employees benefit. See salaries and wages. What are for swimming pool and spa? 180. Sorry, 80. So in employees benefit column 80. Other expenses, see in the notes. What are the other expenses of swimming pool and spa? 230. So note number 3, 230. Now again column 3, 1, 2, 4, 5 minus 4 we have nothing. 580 minus 6, 230. So what is the profit of swimming pool or spa? 935. Then game zone. What are the sales revenue of game zone? See here, sales column we will write game zones. Revenue 675. Okay. Cost of sales we don't have for game zone. What are employees benefit of game zone? 65. Okay, salaries and wages of game zone 65 will come in employees benefit column. What are other expenses of game zone? Look at note number 4. Other expenses of game zone are 80. Okay, so note number 4. Other expenses of game zone are 80. Now 675 minus 65 minus 80. What is the profit of game zone department? 530. Then rental and other services. See what is the sales column revenue of rental shops? 1450. So sales column 1450. Cost of sales we don't have. Even employees benefits, salaries and wages, you'll see after game zone straight away administrative staff. There is no salaries and wages of rental and other services. And we have not made any note of also other expenses for rental and other services. So no employees benefit, no other expenses. Entire 1450 is our profit or loss. Now first we'll do the gross operating income. So 3250 plus 2575 plus 1245 plus 675 plus 1450. What is the total revenue of the entire hotel? 9195. Okay, 9195. Cost of sales are 1340 only. Now what are employees benefit of entire hotel? 235 plus 175 plus 80 plus 65. 555. And same way, what are other expenses of entire hotel? 270 plus 575 plus 230 plus 80. 1155. And what is the total profit or loss or gross operating income of all the departments? 2745 plus 485 plus 935 plus 530 plus 1450, 6145. Okay, or even if you do it as column 3 9195 minus column 4 1340 minus column 5 555 minus column 6 1155, then also you'll get the same amount 6145. Either you can add all these amounts, or even if you do 9195 minus 1340 55 and 1155 minus these three amounts, then also you'll get 6145. Now remember that after this the last columns represent the column of total. Don't write it, just remember. Now the last column will just represent the column of total. Okay. Unallocated operating expenses, administrative expenses. Now we won't have any sales, we won't have any cost of sales. Do we have employees benefit of administrative expense? Yes, 450. So in employees benefit column write 450. And other expenses of administrative, we have done the note 165. So 165, that is from note number 5. So here you can mention from note number 5, we get 165 of other expenses. Now 450 plus 165, what are the total expenses of administrative department? 615. Total administrative expenses are 615. Sales promotion expenses. Do we have employees benefit of sales promotion? Yes, 245. So no sales, no cost of sales. Employees benefit 245. Okay. After employees benefit, other expenses, only one item is there, advertisement 60. We have not made note for that. Because there is only one item, note is not made. Advertisement of 60 comes over here. I hope everyone is clear with it. 245 plus 60, 305. Then property operation and maintenance, no sales, no cost of sales. What are employees benefit of property operation and maintenance? 120. Salaries and wages of property operation and maintenance is 120. And again, only one item is there, energy cost. So we have not made the note. 250, that will come in other expenses. 250 will come in other expenses. No note is made for that, as only one item is there. 120 plus 250, 370. Now, from 6145, you will subtract these three amounts. So do 6145 minus 615 administrative expense minus 305 selling expense minus 370 property operation and maintenance charges. What is the operating profit or loss? 4855. Okay, what is the operating profit or loss? 4855. I hope everyone is clear with this. Now from 4855, we have to minus fixed charges. So rates and taxes, all of you can see here, there are total two taxes. There are two taxes, property and taxes and local taxes. So 25 plus 40. Rates and taxes, two items are there, 25 plus 40. Directly in total column 65. Nothing will come in any of these columns now. Okay, I repeat. Property taxes 25, local taxes 40, so total rates and taxes 25 plus 40, directly in last column 65. Insurance, fire insurance 35, interest on long term loans you all can see 450, directly in the last column you'll record it. Okay, then after interest, local taxes, okay, interest, then depreciation 550, directly in last column 550. Then profit or loss on sale of asset we don't have, it's not given, so nil. Profit or loss on sale of asset is not there. Now all these amounts, okay, all these amounts you will minus from 4855. All these amounts you will minus from 4855. Do 4855 minus 65 minus 35 minus 450 minus 550. That comes to 3755. That is profit before tax. Okay, 3755 is profit before tax. Now income tax we don't have, so profit after tax or net profit is also 3755. This is your final answer. I hope everyone is clear with this. Now one more question you'll be doing in homework completely on your own. What I will do is I will just discuss these markings with you so that it helps you in doing that homework. Okay? Yes, so all of you look at question 22b. Before we go ahead with question 22b, one more thing. Just have a look at this previous solution. You all can see that here rupees were in thousands. So at the top of your question, before this, all heading somewhere, all of you write down at the top, all rupees are in thousands. All these rupees what we are mentioning, they all are in thousands. Everywhere you must mention that rupees are in thousands. Yeah. Now coming to this question, question 22b, listen carefully. From this question, cancel this rupees in thousands. Cancel this. Okay. Because in this question already the figures are actual figures. They are not in thousands, they are actual figures. So cancel this. In this question, homework question, you don't have to mention rupees in thousands. Okay. Now this is your homework. It was asked for 7 marks in exams. Prepare a departmental profit and loss statement of Karnavati Hotel based on the following ledger balances for the year ended 31st March 2019. Revenue, all of you mark it as sales column. Revenue will come in sales column. Room revenue, mark it as R. Food and beverages, F&B. Rental shops, R and OS. So see, it's not necessary that every hotel is a 5-star hotel and every hotel has game zones, swimming pool, spa, everything. So in this question, there are only 3 departments: room, food and beverages, and rental. So when you make the format in the beginning, either you need not mention swimming pool and spa and game zone, or if at all you write it, it will remain blank. Even if you write it, it's okay, you remember one fixed format, that's fine. But nothing will come in these 2 rows, swimming pool and spa and game zone, because these 2 departments don't exist in Karnavati Hotel. Now salaries and wages amounts will come in employees benefit column. Okay. Rooms are food and beverages, F&B. Property operations, repairs and maintenance, POM, property operation and maintenance. One more thing, there are no salaries and wages in this question of administrative as well as sales promotion. In this question, you don't have these 2 items. The question which you are doing in the homework, rooms, food and beverages, and then directly property operation and maintenance employees benefits are given to you. Cost of sales will come in cost of sales column. food and beverages, F&B. And we have discussed in this earlier solution also that cost of sales generally you have only for one department, that is food and beverages. Glassware will come in other expenses category. Okay, glassware will come in other expenses category. So if we have more than one other expenses, we will be making the note. First we do the markings, then we decide do we need to make the note or not. Rooms are food and beverages, F&B. Guest supplies of room are reservation expenses of room are chlorine and supplies of kitchen fuel. So F&B, kitchen fuel will come in food and beverages. Operating supplies of kitchen, food and beverages. Repairs and maintenance of rooms are kitchen, food and beverages. Administrative expenses A. Sales promotion expenses S. Energy cost, property operation and maintenance. Fire insurance, fixed cost. Property and local taxes, fixed cost. Depreciation, fixed cost. Now let's decide which all notes will come, be attentive. Note 1 will be for rooms, other expenses. Note, because rooms you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 items. Food and beverages 1, 2, 3 and 4 items. So note 2 will be for food and beverages. Then that's it. No other notes. Only 2 notes will come in this homework question of yours. Because you all can see administrative there is only one item. Sales promotion there is only one item. POM, property operation and maintenance, there is only one item. And fixed charges also only 3 are there. So you may write all of them. Rest in DPs, rates, insurance, interest, depreciation, profit and loss. Other things will become nil. Only 3 things will come in that. Fire insurance will come, that means this insurance amount will come, taxes will come and depreciation will come. Okay. Other items of fixed cost also are not there. Like here also profit was not there, so we had written nil. Here interest is not there, so that also you'll mention as nil. Okay. And regarding this administrative and sales expenses, you can directly write the amount in total column also, or you can first write in other expenses column and same amount will come in total column, as employees benefits are not there. Okay. Property operation and maintenance, you will have the columns. Property operation and maintenance, employees benefit column you will write 1,10,300. Other expenses column you will write 2,49,000. Okay. Employees benefit column 1,10,300 and other expenses column 2,49,000, and then you'll get the total. Regarding administrative and sales, since you don't have these 2 amounts, you can directly write the total, or preferably you can write in other expenses and same amount will come in total. But notes are not required as only one items are there. So I hope everyone will be able to do this. It's a very small and simple question which I am giving you in homework. Okay. That will be all in this today's lecture. I hope everyone is getting confident with this profit and loss statement. Bye everyone. See you in the next lecture. Take care.